Hello and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to share with you an album I've been meaning to make for ages, and it's Paul Ford with CoolKatz special edition Parisian Cafe album. And I was very good. I followed Paul's directions because I wanted to see if I really could get it out of the papers. I'm not used to being very frugal with papers, so it was really good to have a go at being frugal. So I wanted to share with you my album. I have made a few little tweaks on Paul's ideas, so let's have a look. So on my first page, I did follow Paul quite closely. I put a little tab on there, and then I used my circle dies because I just thought it fitted in with the pattern of the cupcakes and things. And then I've just put a little tag in this pocket here. So, but I did follow Paul pretty much as I should have done on that one. So then on the next page, now I really enjoyed doing these. I did sort of do a little bit different to Paul. So I put these photo slots on the front, which meant I couldn't put a swivel in the middle. So I've actually got two swivels either side, like that. But I do always like to have as many places for photos as I can have. So here I've got the double belly band. But what I did was with this one only goes down as far as that, because what I did was I stuck this completely. So this is just a smaller belly band, so it doesn't slide all the way down. This one does slide all the way down, and I did like Paul's idea of putting something halfway. It just looked a bit too complicated for me. Paul did it really, really well, but I looked at it and thought, oh, I'm going to mess that up. So I just did it as a full belly band. But then, as I say, I put that on there so that was then a smaller belly band. So this was the double page, and I loved this page. I enjoyed making it. And then what I've done is I've made two long photo mats to go in the long pocket. So one each side, and I've made them double-sided. So I've used up all those little scraps that were left. And then I've just put the journal cards, which I've backed, and I've just popped those in there. So on this page, I followed Paul quite closely. I did put some cream card on there, and then on the final page, I did put another journaling card. And then what I did in here was I made a photo mat to fit in there. And then I just close that up like so. So this page I did do slightly differently, in as much as I put magnets in rather than having some more swivels. I sometimes find if you have a swivel and a swivel, unless you're very careful, they catch. So I've decided that I would go for magnets on here. So I've got a little tuck pocket there, and then I used this little bit that was left over to make another little tuck pocket there, and then I kept with the circle photo slot dies. So I've got the photo slot dies in there and there. And then on these two pages, I just love these pages. What I've done is I've created just some larger photo mats, and then I put a very long photo mat in here, and I've double-sided that and just slid that into there. So I hope you like my take. I have tried to be true to Paul, just put a couple of my own little takes on it. Thank you ever so much for watching. Bye-bye.